We're here with Lindsey Wilson Volleyball coach Andy Cavins after his Blue Raiders win the Mid-South Conference Volleyball Championship in 5 sets over Georgetown. Coach, I guess first question, let's go talk about the emotions of winning a championship, and especially in a 5-set thriller.
Oh, it was just great. I mean, obviously, winning a regular season championship is a huge deal, but this is just a different thing. It's the automatic bid. Now, obviously, we weren't in any danger of not making it to nationals, but it's just that sure thing, which is awesome. It helps us hold a high seed going into Iowa, and it was also just great to play an awesome team heading into nationals because Georgetown's definitely a team that can make some major waves.
Yeah, one of the things that I noticed about today's game is your team was pushed, and that hasn't been the case too much, especially over the last month. This has got to be beneficial to you going into Iowa, coming up in the national championship.
Absolutely, because it kind of proves to the girls you can't give away runs to great teams because they're just going to keep pushing points. But it also proves that if we play well, we can compete with any team in the country. And I thought once we kind of got over the shell shock of someone actually, putting up a block against us or digging balls, we did an awesome job of just pushing back. But to Georgetown's credit, especially in that 5th set, we really could have ran away with it after they got up. We came back and they made some phenomenal digs to keep it close. And I'm just really proud of the girls for finishing it out.
Yeah, you went down 4-0 in that 5th set. You called a timeout. What was the message to your team?
The message is you just got to be disciplined. Again, it's not the fact that we were playing terribly, but a good team like that is going to make great plays. So you've got to work extra hard to do things the perfect way, as much as you can at least. And I thought they did a great job. We came back, had a couple. I know we outblocked them today, which I think is the first time in a long time, I'm sure. And that was huge. And the serve receive, the sets we played well, we passed really well in serve receive, and the other ones that we struggled is not as good. And that's what we have to continue to focus on, because in Iowa you can't go up there and just throw it up to one hitter. You have to have multiple options all the time, or you're not going to succeed. So I'm really pleased with what we did for the most part. There's some sloppy points there, but to come back and win it and get another conference championship is huge.
Yeah, talk about a little bit about the sloppiness of it, and you never want to take away. Anytime you play a good team, you're not going to roll over anyone, and that's exactly what happened today. But you didn't have your A game out there. Mac wasn't wasn't the great Mac that we've had all year en route to winning Player of the Year. We didn't hit the ball great all day long, but we did enough to win, and that's gotta please you as well, that your team's that gritty that they can pull out a win even when they don't have their A game.
No doubt. And to speak to Mac, you're right. That wasn't her best effort. Well, check that. It wasn't her best game, but her effort's never in question. But I think a key, the very last point, is her dumping, getting a kill to win the conference championship. But you're right. We just really couldn't get everybody on the same page at the same time. Ellie did a nice job offensively, but she was struggling to block. Our defense and middle back wasn't as consistent as it's been all year. And Grace had some awesome moments, and then she had some, freshman type Grace moments. So, we just need to. This gives us a good blueprint going into practice for nationals of what we really